Section 1 of Three Soldiers. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by M.B. Three Soldiers by John Dos Passos. Section 1. Les contemporains qui souffrent de certaines choses ne peuvent s'en souvenir qu'avec une horreur qui paralyse tout autre plaisir, même celui de lire un conte. Stendhal. Part 1. Making the Mold. 1. The company stood at attention, each man looking straight before him at the empty parade ground where the cinder piles showed purple with evening. On the wind that smelt of barracks and disinfectant there was a faint greasiness of food cooking. At the other side of the wide field long lines of men shuffled slowly into the narrow wooden shanty that was the mess hall. Chins down, chests out, legs twitching and tired from the afternoon's drilling, the company stood at attention. Each man stared straight in front of him, some vacantly with resignation, some trying to amuse themselves by noting minutely every object in their field of vision: the cinder piles, the long shadows of the barracks and mess halls where they could see men standing about, spitting, smoking, leaning against clapboard walls. Some of the men in line could hear their watches ticking in their pockets. Someone moved, his feet making a crunching noise in the cinders. The sergeant's voice snarled out, "You men are at attention! Quit your wriggling there, you!" The men nearest the offender looked at him out of the corners of their eyes. Two officers, far out on the parade ground, were coming towards them. By their gestures and the way they walked, the men at attention could see that they were chatting about something that amused them. One of the officers laughed boyishly, turned away, and walked slowly back across the parade ground. The other, who was the lieutenant, came towards them smiling. As he approached his company, the smile left his lips and he advanced his chin, walking with heavy, precise steps. "Sergeant, you may dismiss the company." The lieutenant's voice was pitched in a hard staccato. The sergeant's hand snapped up to salute like a block signal. "Company dismissed," he rang out. A row of men in khaki became a crowd of various individuals with dusty boots and dusty faces. 10 minutes later they lined up and marched in a column of fours to mess.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?